Hi everyone. So I'm going to be going over today from the official College Board study guide for the SAT. This is practice test 4 in that book, math non-calculator number 9. Okay, so now remember there's only 20 questions on the math non-calculator, and the first 15 go in order of difficulty. So at question number 9, it could be a little bit tricky. So you want to always think about two different methods. There's always going to be algebra you could use, but you also have an opportunity to use the answers to help you, plugging in the answers. So I'm going to look at both approaches to this one. I looked at it and I saw x minus a, the square root of x minus a equal to x minus 4. If a equals 2, what is the solution set of the equation above? So I decided I was going to put in 2. So I had square root of x minus 2 equals x minus 4. Now I know, because this is a square root, that anything that comes out of it has to yield a positive number. So I always want to think about that as I'm working through here. So if I use the answers, I'm probably going to use maybe 3 and 6 and see what happens. So I'll start with A, and if I plug in 3, I get the square root of 3 minus 2 equals 3 minus 4. So first of all, that's going to yield a negative number. The square root of 1 cannot equal negative 1. So I already know that 3 doesn't work, so A doesn't work and C doesn't work. Now, in looking at that, I'm going to jump to 6, because if I plug in 2, I'm also going to get a negative number over here. So I decided to test 6. Okay, so I'm going to test 6. So the square root of 6 minus 2 equals 6 minus 4. Well, the square root of 6 minus 2 is the square root of 4, which is 2, and 6 minus 4 equals 2. So my answer is 6. All right, so that took me maybe about 30 seconds. If I do the algebra to this, look what happens. I would have to square both sides. There's some room for error here. This square is going to cancel out the square root, so you do get x minus 2. But here you run the risk of doing this wrong. You have to remember that this is the square of a binomial, so its result is going to be a perfect square trinomial, x squared minus 8x plus 16. Lots of kids want to say that, distribute that 2 and say it's x squared minus 6 or plus 16. It's just not. Okay, so then it's quadratic, so I'd have to subtract x, I'd have to add 2, and get x squared minus 9x plus 18 equals 0. Then I'd have to go through the process of factoring. Again, you can already see that this is taking a really, really long time. So x minus 6, x minus 3 equals 0, and you get x equals 6 and x equals 3. And then you run the risk of not checking your answer, because if you don't check your answer, you're going to pick this one. And we already learned that 3 didn't work. And that's because when you square a square root, you run the risk of getting an extraneous solution, which you learned about in algebra, but often kids forget to do that. So this was a really, really good example of a place that I'd guess and check. And if I didn't, I'd make sure anytime I square a square root that I checked my answers to make sure both my solutions worked. All right, guys, hope that was helpful. Have a great day.